Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So NIO, Tesla, Lucid, the whole stock market taking a dump right now. I got information on why that is, so let's just get into it. So NIO is down 5%, like I said, not having a good day. Before we go over to the chart, talk about possibly why it's down here. So the S&P 500 is having its first loss in 9 days. This whole month has just been straight blast off for pretty much most all stocks. The S&P 500 was just at record highs as well. So a lot of this is just because investors are taking some profits after an October rally and awaited some key inflation data ahead of Wednesday. We can just go to the chart real quick and then I'll show you some RSI and stuff of some stocks that I've been watching. So NIO, you can see a lot of the stocks this morning, they popped up pretty good and then they all just dumped at the exact same time. NIO down 5% today. It's unfortunate. It's still holding this $40 though, which is fantastic. They do have earnings after hours today. I'm expecting the stock probably to go down. It's usually what happens, but since it was down 5% today, maybe it won't be that bad of a red day tomorrow, maybe just 1 or 2%. Would love to see it go up, but probability of it going down is pretty high since that's usually what this thing does. So you can see Lucid, it started climbing up a little bit and it dropped as well, down 5%. Tesla is the biggest one I'm down in today. It just straight took a big old dump, down 10% right now. It did dump. This is when everything fell off and then it started getting bought back up. It was looking pretty decent and it's been pretty much trading down ever since then. Some things I'm up in: BYD, Adobe, Apple, Roku I'm not in anymore. But yeah, lots of things not doing good. NVIDIA, it's only down 1%. AMD, it was up really good this morning. It's barely down, 1%. Net is down 3.6%. Pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. Look at these. Before I show you RSI, I'm going to show you how much these stocks are up in the last month. AMD up 42% in the last month. NVIDIA 47% in the last month. NIO, even freaking NIO, 15% in the last month. Net 40% in the last month. All my tech stocks, well, not all of them, but most of them. Let's just look up Microsoft, for example, in the last month, because it hasn't been as doing as good. See, 14%, but still 14% in a month. All my tech stocks besides Microsoft and Apple, I guess, are up anywhere between 35 and over 50% in the last month. So the market's been running like crazy. I've been watching RSIs lately. I looked again this morning and everything was up mid to upper 80s on the RSI. So everything has to come down at some point. Tesla, you can see we're way up over even 90 a little bit ago, but still in the 80s, dropped like a rock now at 53. Lucid, we're still at 76. AMD still at 84. 83. Stuff is still way up on the RSI. NVIDIA is still 85 on the RSI. Net 68 or 68 on the RSI. Like everything is way up. Like I just showed you in the last month, everything's ran up 40%. A lot of things. It's pure insanity. So it's got to pull back at some point. Just look at this chart. Like it's been blasting off like net, like I've been talking about. Just blast off, pretty much just straight winning every day, like up 5% almost. It's pure insanity. So it's got to pull back. Like I said a bunch of times, it's got to pull back at some point. Nothing really to be worried about. I am kind of worried about Tesla with it down 10%. That's pretty unfortunate. But I guess Tesla isn't one that I looked up here to show you how much it is up in the last month. Before today, it was up, 55% in the last month or so until it started dropping down yesterday and then today. So 55% a month run for a stock is awesome. You go back over here and a lot of these things are down just not even that much. And then there's some things that are down like 3 to 5%. Not too worried about it. Like I said, a lot of these ran up 40%. So what's a red day of 3 to 4%? I'm fine with that. But if this becomes a trend and we start doing this, kind of day after day, then that's when you should get a little worried. But if this is just a 1 day of profit taking, that's fine with me. I'm holding all my stuff for the long run. On days like this, I just buy more shares, just pretty much like a handful of all of them. It's kind of what I like to do. So yeah, that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Kind of interested to see what happens with the Rivian IPO tomorrow when it comes out, should be around 1 Eastern time. You know, if this is gonna play, you know, if this is gonna affect what Rivian does, I do have some cash sitting there. If it's running like crazy once it IPOs, I'll probably buy in, hold it for, you know, 20, 30 minutes, an hour maybe, and then sell it, because a lot of times you can make 20, 30% in 20 minutes. It's insane. I'm expecting it to drop because it's really high, I believe, but we'll see what happens. You know, it could be like a Coinbase where it just continuously drops after IPO, after a little bit of a run for the next month. It's hard to say with IPOs, but most of the time with hyped up IPOs, they always drop after, you know, a day or so. So that's probably what I'm doing. Might jump in for a little bit if it's blasting off, sell, and then hop in long term at a lower price. But we'll just have to watch, see what happens on IPO day tomorrow with Rivian. That should be a good one to watch. But going back to NIO, I guess real quick, this 40 kind of resist, or 40-60 support is holding. It really needs to hold, or I think if we break through that, then we're going back to 39s. So that's good that this is holding, at least as of right now. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. Like I said, earnings are today after hours, so kind of hard to say what's going to happen. I'm still betting that it's going to drop because that's just what NIO does after earnings. But since we're down 5% today, it might not be as bad tomorrow. It'd be fantastic if we turn that train around and started going green after earnings, because they're always red. It doesn't matter what news comes out for earnings. They can blow earnings out of the water and the stock still sells off. It's what a lot of stocks do. It's not just NIO, but yeah. And they are still predicting, or an estimate for the EPS of -9 cents. So that's good. It hasn't changed or anything. And sometimes I get asked this question. If you do want to join the conference call, the live conference call that NIO does, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can Google that to find all the information. But I usually just, you know, read the report before it comes out, because it comes out anywhere between 4:30 and 5:30 p.m. Usually the report comes out, so you can get all the information then. But, you know, if you're a big NIO nerd and you want to listen to the conference call, you can go ahead and do that. Expect earnings to be out, I mean, anywhere between 4:30 and 5:30 is usually when they come out. So just pay attention to that after hours, and I'm interested to see what this stock does after hours with those earnings. I'm not expecting anything fantastic with earnings, but I'm expecting them to meet expectations, just not blow anything out of the water. If you liked the video, hit the like, share, notification bell. Let me know what you did today. Did you panic sell anything? I'm holding on pretty much everything, buying, you know, just using this opportunity to buy because I am long. Yeah, there was a point when, you know, a few months back I was trading a lot, and that's because the market was super volatile. So that was, you know, the best way to really make money was just to trade things. But yeah, I'm back in holding long pretty much everything and just buying the little dips as they happen. So let me know what you did. What do you think about NIO dropping 5%? For, I guess, comparison, XPeng is down 4.99 and Lee is down 4.47. So really NIO's not much further down than the competitors, because I know people love you know, comparing that. Also, Dow, I guess while we're at it, is down 0.5%, NASDAQ 0.7%, and SP 500 0.5%. So they're, you know, it's a pretty decent red day, but nothing like super crazy overall in the market. Yeah, let me know what you're doing. If you're panic sold, especially Tesla, because it's not having a good day. But yeah, let me know if you sold anything. Let me know what you're buying up on, you know, taking advantage of. And I got, as always, I got all the links down there for the t-shirts, the YouTube memberships if you want to support me through that. Also the Patreon if you want into the Discord, where I mean there's a bunch of us talk all the time about the stocks, the trades we're doing, what we're looking at buying. David, shout out to you. You're straight making a killing. The dude didn't even believe the number that was in his account because he's been making so much money. He actually called Fidelity to confirm that it was correct because he's been killing it. That's how much money he's been making over there. So shout out to you, David. As always, you've been killing it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.